Hi, welcome back to my channel. 今天我带大家一起做一下 Cambridge IELTS 15 like Test 1 Reading Passage 1，一起来做一下第一篇的一个阅读，剑桥雅思15第一篇的阅读。啊，它的名字叫做 Nutmeg-A ValuableSpice。Nutmeg 是一种非常有价值的一种 spice。好，那我们先来看一下题目。You don't have to go through the passage in the first place, but you don't have to go through the questions. OK， 我们看看它的一个 question types。第一个是一个图表题，然后读2道题目就可以了。The leaves of the tree are 什么 in shape, so it should be adjective, and it's about the shape of the fruit, right? And blah blah, it should be a noun, right? Surrounds the fruit and breaks open when the fruit is ripe. Ripe means mature. If something's ripe or mature, it means it is like waited to be harvested, right? 它是已经成熟了，等待被丰收的这种感觉，就是 ripe。然后看一下下面一个 true and false. True or false are not given. OK， 然后的话，第一个是 in the Middle Age, most Europeans knew where nutmeg were grown， 它是来自于哪里的？那个 most European 知道它是来自于哪里的？关键词是 Middle Age。然后 VOC was the world first major trading company。但是这些非常 extreme word， 我们都需要 be really cautious, with those extreme words like first major trading company, right？ 第一个最大的，第一个大型的trading company。The first 我们要去 find it out， 可以找一个有没有一个特定的一个关键词能够讲述它这个 first。然后看下面的话是个图表题，也是应该相对比较简单的 ，right？ 到那些时间定位，等一下一起来看一下。好，我们一起来 Let's start with the first question. The leaves of the trees were blah blah in shape. Let's find out in this paragraph, maybe. Okay, nutmeg. 好，这都是对 nutmeg 的介绍。好，它是18世纪之前只有在一个地方生长 ，right？ 然后 yeah, the thickly branched raised dense foliage of tough green dark green oval leaves, right? So obviously you find an answer here. Oval 就是大家还是要有一点点的单词量的 ，right? Vocabulary oval 就是 mean 椭圆形的，所以这里的话就是填一个椭圆形的，因为它是 in shape 嘛。You have to find out an adjective to describe the shape of the leaves of the tree. So oval, O-V-A-L. 好，下面的什么 surround the fruit, surrounds the fruit and breaks out when the fruit is ripe. 这个东西是包围着这个 fruit， 并且呢会破碎当这个 fruit is ripe， 当它成熟的时候。So let's find it out here. Okay, the fruit, we got fruit here, right? The fruit is encased in a fleshy husk. When the fruit is ripe, okay, we got ripe. The husk split into two halves. So split into two halves 就是 breaks open, right? 被分成两半嘛，所以的话其实就是那个 husk。然后他说surrounds the fruit， 所以这个 surrounds 的一个替换词在哪里呢？其实就是在它前面。The fruit is encased in a fleshy husk, right? Encased just means, like be what? Be put in the middle of something or be put in something, right? 被放在什么东西之中的叫 encase. Case 就是盒子啊等等的意思嘛。Encase 就放在这个嵌在这盒子里面这种感觉，所以就 surrounds 的意思啊。So it should be husk, okay? H-U-S-K. Then let's move on to the third question. The blah blah is used to produce spice, nutmeg. Okay, 什么被用来去产生这个香料 ？Let's read the following passage. Okay, inside, yeah. 它讲它的一个尺寸 ，right? 然后 surrounded by, yeah. Okay, aerial, good. So aerial 这里有讲到，对，我们刚刚读的时候，应该大家看到 the covering known as aerial used to produce what? So 都是讲到两个东西会生产什么东西啊 ？There are two sources, two species that make in mice. The former being produced from the dried seed, and the later from aerial. OK， 所以看一下 the former and the later 它所指的对象到底是什么东西啊？所以的话 ，the former of course 的是那个 nutmeg, right? And the latter 指的是 of course the mice. 所以的话，什么被用来去产生那个 spice nutmeg 呢 ？The former, right? The former means the okay, the former, right? The former 就是那个 nutmeg， 所以它是由什么时候产生的呢 ？The former being produced from the dried seed, so the dried seed。但是的话，它一个字数的限制只能是字数的一个限制，只能是那个 one word only, right? So it should be like dry seed or just seed, C-E-D. Okay, good. And the covering known as aerial is used to produce what? So it should be here, the letter from the aerial. So the letter refers to mice. Mace maybe. I don't know how to read it exactly. M-A-C. Good, we'll find it out. Let's move on to the next question type. True or false is not given. And here is very like obvious indicator. Okay, we have to pay attention to it. In the Middle Age, most Europeans knew where nutmeg was grown. So Middle Age. Okay, so let's move on to the paragraph 2 and find out the Middle Age, the keyword Middle Age. Okay, yeah, it's over here. Nutmeg were highly priced and costly ingredient in European cuisine in the Middle Age, right? 在 Middle Age 里面，它是非常的，highly priced， 饱受赞扬的，并且 costly ingredient 非常昂贵的一种材料，在欧洲的一个 cuisine 这名菜肴里面 ，and was used as flavoring, medical and preservative agent. Preservative agent 就是保存的一个中介，什么意思呢？就是防腐剂啦。Throughout this period, the Arabs were the exclusive importers of the spice to Europe. Right? 的阿拉伯人他是唯一一个 exclusive 名排他的，或唯一的进口把这种香料进口到欧洲那个人啊。So the sold nutmeg for high prices to merchants based in Venice. But what is after but? This part of information should be very important, and we should pay a lot of attention to it. They never revealed the exact location of the source of this extremely valuable commodity. Commodity just means product. 给一些产品，我觉得 commodity goods。好，但是呢，他们从 Arabs 他们从进口到把这个进口到那个 Europe， 但是呢，他们 never revealed the exact location of source of the extremely valuable commodity，right？ 他们并没有去揭露这个东西的确切的来源在哪里。So which means that actually people at that time didn't know where nutmeg were grown. So it should be true, right? It should be true. Okay. And then VOC, not VOA. The VOC were the world's first major trading company. Is that right? Let's find out in this passage. VOC, okay? All of those letters are capitalized. It's really easy to find it out. Okay, so let's find out whether VOC is the first major trading company. We can easily find that like Dutch merchants founded VOC, but we can only find a trading corporation better known as the Dutch Dutch East India Company. By 1617, the VOC was the richest commercial corporation in the world. 他说它是最富有的这样一个商业公司 in the world. We cannot really infer from this piece of information that it was the world's first company, right? It should be a not given. Maybe it was the first trading company. We cannot sure. But we just cannot sure. Okay, then move on. Following the Treaty of Breda, the Dutch had control of all the islands where nutmeg grew. 根据这个 treaty means compromise or like a contract, right? Contract 一个合同。根据这个条款呢 ，the Dutch 它控制了所有的 island where nutmeg grow. Okay, so 这个就是一个 keyword. Let's find out the Treaty of Breda. Where is it? Okay, let's go through this part. Right, doctor? No. And 这个 information 也是 capitalized， 应该很容易找到，这里没有。So Brenda, we finally find it, Brenda, but Brenda or Brenda? Okay, different, right? Okay, so let's move on. 这不是对不对？完全不一样。来看一下 ，want to protecting, yeah. Okay, island. Well. Okay, here we go. 所以是这边有找到，对不对？他是这么说的 ：After decades fighting for control of this tiny island， 为了去争夺这个非常小的岛呢 ，the Dutch and British arrived at compromise settlement。它形成了一个 compromise settlement， 一个妥协。compromise 就是一个妥协的意思啊。Intent on securing their hold over every nutmeg production island, the Dutch offered a trade. If the British could give them the island of Rom, 如果英国能够给他们这个岛屿的话 they would in turn give British a distant and much less valuable island in North America. 他们会有另外一个岛屿做交换。The British agreed, 同意了。That island is Manhattan, 曼哈顿岛 which is how the New Amsterdam become New York. The Dutch now had a monopoly over nutmeg trade, which would last for another century。所以这句话是 very important，因为它会讲到是 a monopoly。其实，在我们做题的时候，我们去找到一些 paraphrase，那么我非常的 confident if you find out this word monopoly, right? I bet. Most of you guys may know the meaning of this word. Monopoly means have a total control of something, have a complete control of something. 它完全就控制住了这个 nutmeg 的一个贸易，对吧？所以 which means that the Dutch had control of all islands where nutmeg grow. Okay? Yeah. So it should be like a what? A true, right? I'm sorry. It should be like yeah, true, right? 刚刚其实说错了，应该是 false, right? 刚刚看到我们刚刚说他是确实不知道。他说那个 the raps reviewed the exact location of where, right? Exact location about where nutmeg was grow, right? So 应该是一个 false 啊。Sorry. So let's move on to the next type of questions. 是第8题 Nutmeg was brought to Europe by. Okay, so Middle Age, right? The key word here is Middle Age. Let's find out what happened in Middle Age, during Middle Age, which was a dark period in European history. Okay, let's find it out here. Where is it? It's in paragraph 2, I think, right? Middle Age. So it should be a noun and a person, or maybe a group of people, right? Nutmeg were brought to Europe by what? Arab. A-R-A-B. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Number 9, demand for nutmeg grow as it believed to be effective against a disease known as. 所以他说是这个需求对 nutmeg 需求增长了 as just mean because， 因为它被认为它是对抗一种疾病，一种什么样的疾病非常有效的方式。So known as something. So we are supposed to find a name of a disease. So let's find out disease. And okay, so where is it? Disease, right? Any disease here? Okay, no, we cannot find any disease in paragraph 3. How about paragraph 4? Let's find it out here. Okay, yeah, at the same time. Yeah, okay, here we go. Right, dying of the plague. 在同样的时期呢，很多人在 Europe were dying of the plague, a highly contagious and deadly disease. Contagious means 传染性的 okay, likely to affect others. And deadly disease. 然后的话，这种 disease 就是个什么东西呢 ？plague， 因为后面它是一个 modifier， it modifies or it defines the meaning of this word, the plague. So we can obviously tell that the plague is a kind of disease, right? This should be P-L-A-G-U-E, plague. And then number 10, put the Dutch, right? 17世纪的时候前面他说 restricted nutmeg production to a few area， 他把他的一个出产呢限定在非常少的一个领域里面，然后 put what on nutmeg to avoid it being cultivated outside the islands， 他放到在那个 nutmeg 上面放什么东西，以至于能够避免在其他岛屿上的一个生长。Let's find it out。17世纪这里都是 OK， yeah， OK， the Dutch right， the Dutch OK， 我们看看下面一段。Well， 那先找一下这里啊 ，take control of Branda Island，right？Branda Island 在这边，所以的话哪里有 take control of the Branda Island 呢？这里 once securely in control Branda，right？And then move on, restrict nutmeg production to a few area. So let's find it out here. They concentrated all nutmeg production into few easily guarded area. 就是它所有的一个生产，所以 nutmeg 的一个生产呢，都集中在几个非常容易 guarded area， 能够保卫的这个 area。然后就很明显可以找到我们的一个答案了。Put what on nutmeg to avoid being cultivated outside the island? Okay, yeah, anyone caught, right? 他说任何人想要把这个东西移到外面的人都会 seriously punished， 被严重的受到惩罚。In addition， 另外一个观点 or exported nutmeg were covered with lime to make sure that there was no chance of fertile seed which could be grown elsewhere。Would leave the islands. OK， 所以额外的话，所有的出口的这个 nutmeg 这果实呢，都会被裹上一层 lime， 以保至于没有任何机会。什么机会呢 ？A fertile seed， 一个有能力发芽的 seed， could be grown elsewhere，would leave the island。 能够有发芽的机会的一个果实呢，一个种子呢，能够在其他地方所生长。所以他把什么东西放到 nutmeg 上面呢 ？It should be a nut, right? So obviously covered with lime, Lime, because that is the most informative word here, right? Okay, then in 1770, nutmeg plants were secretly taken to some place. It should be a some place. 1770年很好的一个 indicator, a time indicator. And 它被带到什么地方呢？secretly 被带到什么地方？他说这个人 French man, right? Named Pierre Colbert, successfully smuggle 就是 secretly taken 就走私 nutmeg plant to safety in Mauritius. Okay, it should be Mauritius, right? That should be easy. A place Mauritius, but I don't know how to spell it. Mauritius just means 毛里求斯. Okay, Mauritius. Okay, right? Am I right? Yeah. Let's check it, double check it. Good, T-I-O-U-S, good, perfect. And then finally, 1778年也是很容易定位在这边。然后的话，他说到 half the Brandon Islands nutmeg plantation were destroyed by a what? Destroyed by a what? Okay, a volcanic eruption in the Brandon region caused a tsunami that wiped out half of the nutmeg groves, right? So 它一个火山爆发，然后呢，引发了一场 tsunami。Tsunami just means 海啸 ，but it make no difference, whether you know or do not know this word. 他说这个海啸呢 wipe out just mean destroy totally, completely, half the nutmeg groves, right? So it should be a tsunami, but or like a volcanic eruption. 但是只是一个词嘛，所以肯定是 tsunami, not, volcanic eruption, right? So two is a Japanese word, it's weird. Tsunami, okay? T-S-U-N-A-M-I. Good? Am I right? Good? Tsunami. Okay, so here we go. Let's check out the answers, whether we got all of them correct. It's over here. Yeah. Wait. Okay, wait. Maybe not here. Okay, got it. Test one, and reading, right? Reading, good. So let's check out the answer. Good. Okay. Oval. Correct, right? Husk, seed, and a mace, good. And force not given truth, right? Force not given truth, yeah, force not given truth. And then Arabs, good. Plague, good. And then number 10. What did I write down? Number 10. Number 10. Yeah, it should be lime, right? Okay. I misplaced the answer. Okay, finally. Sorry. 所以漏了一道啊 Finally obtained island from the British. Okay, 我们等一下这个再看一下。Then number 12, Mauritius, right? Good. And then tsunami, good. So 11 finally obtained the island from the British. 所以那个 Dutch 在最后最后从 British 身边手上拿到的这个岛屿叫做 Okay, wait. 叫做什么？Patience. Okay, here we go. Over here. Yeah, because under the treaty of Breda, right? 然后是他们拿到的岛屿叫做 Okay, so 这里 right? If the British could give them the island round, right? They would in turn give Britain a distant and much less valuable island in North America. So it should be wrong. They got the island of Ron from the British, right? So it should be Ron, the island of Ron. It is capitalized? Yes, it is. Good. So finally, we got all of the answers. Okay, so thank you for watching. See you next time.